My name is Ilya Arbatman. I'm one of the kind of owners slash people who run the Radical Cat. We are in our new location where we opened in November of 2024. Here we are at the Radical Cat. When you come in here, first thing that you see is sort of our like kind of sideline slash gifty and kind of smaller books. And then this zone here is kind of like the main nonfiction zone, like AAPI, Arab, Jewish, Middle Eastern Studies, Indigenous, Latinx, African American and Black Studies, kind of like a general social justice and feminism and anti-racism section. Then this is sex, sexuality, disability, neurodiversity, LGBTQ, and mind and body is this zone. In the back is the cat zone, which we don't have any cats right now, but it's just a super cozy room with some chairs, some tables, you know, some various cat furniture. Place to hang out and read and do work and also hang out with the cat. The original idea for this actually, you know, which, you know, some people may not know, is that the cat component actually came first. It was originally this idea, or this project was called Pussycat NV, and it was a cat adoption pop-up that Rosie, one of the other owners, did for a few years at the Holland Project. In late 2021, when the Wells location became available, and Rosie had been thinking about finding a way to make the cat lounge permanent, we partnered with a few other friends of ours and thought that having sort of like a bookstore as part of the business would be kind of a great way to sort of turn the cat lounge into a permanent thing, because it needed some source of income, some way to you know, pay rent and things like that. So at that time, of course, nobody thought Sundance would be closed in a couple years, you know, and we're obviously a much smaller, kind of more specialized store. Now that they're gone, obviously it feels kind of more important than ever to keep this place open. And this is kind of the main fiction zone. It wraps around to YA, sci-fi and fantasy and horror on this side, manga and graphic novels over here. Buying books is a little different than other things you can get online. I find the experience of going into a bookstore is really valuable in and of itself, whether or not you buy anything, you know, the ability to browse, to pick up a book, you know, just to read a couple pages, to see what's next to it on the shelf, all of those things. There's really a lot of discovery that happens in a bookstore that just can't really happen in the same way if you're ordering stuff online. The last zone here, kind of by the front too, is journals, coloring books. This is kind of like our free sort of care zone over there. In addition, obviously, to selling books and having cats up for adoption, a really big component of our mission is sort of to be a community space, right? Which means bringing people in here both during the day and after hours. So that means anything from author events to workshops to like book clubs and organizing meetings. Honestly, we're just happy to be here, and since we moved to this new location, we've been getting a really positive response from the community, and we're super, super grateful for that.